My fiancée declared, "Our kids will only have my last name." Yours sounds pathetic. I nodded in full agreement. Then I contacted the fertility clinic to cancel our appointment. She learned why when the doctor called about the refund. I'm Jake, 31, and thought my relationship with Piper, 29, was rock solid. We'd been together for 6 years, engaged for 2, and had been trying for a baby for a year without success, leading us to book a fertility clinic consultation. The $3,500 consultation fee was steep, but we both desperately wanted kids, or so I believed. Last Monday, during dinner with her parents, we were discussing baby names when her dad, Kenneth, started talking about preserving the family legacy. That's when Piper dropped the bombshell. "I've decided our kids will take my last name only." I chuckled, thinking it was a jest. "Nice one, babe." "I'm serious." "Your last name, Fleming, is weak. It sounds like phlegm. Our kids would get teased." Her mom, Eleanor, nodded. "She's right, dear. Hawthorne is prestigious. Fleming is unfortunate." I froze, fork midair. 6 years together, and now you're saying my name's too weak for our kids? I didn't want to hurt you earlier, but with IVF starting, we need to be realistic. Realistic? Kenneth chimed in. "Son, you must understand. The Hawthorne name holds weight in this town. What's a Fleming ever done? My grandfather built half this county's infrastructure. There's a bridge named after him." Eleanor waved it off. "That old thing? I thought it was spelled with one M. It's not." Piper touched my hand. "Don't be so sensitive, babe. This is about giving our kids the best shot. Hawthorne opens doors, and mine doesn't?" "Honestly, no," she said, pulling her hand back. I stood. "I need air." "God, you're so dramatic," Piper called after me. "This is the weak vibe I'm talking about." I sat in my car for 20 minutes, processing. Then I drove home. Piper returned 2 hours later, all smiles. "Daddy's offered to cover the whole IVF if we use Hawthorne. Isn't that great?" "Fantastic. I knew you'd see sense. You just needed to calm down. You're so emotional sometimes." That night while she slept, I reflected. Our fertility consultation was in 4 days, with a non-refundable deposit unless canceled within 48 hours, paid from my account. Tuesday morning, I called the clinic. "Hi, I need to cancel our Friday appointment." "Mr. Fleming? Why?" "Personal choice. We're not moving forward. Since you're within the cancellation window, we'll refund your $3,500 in 5 to 7 business days. Should we contact you or Miss Hawthorne?" "Call her. She manages our finances." That was a lie. She didn't handle anything. Wednesday, I quietly moved important items, documents, some clothes, to my friend Craig's place, nothing she'd notice. Thursday night, Piper was reviewing her ovulation calendar. "I'm so excited. Tomorrow, we start our parenthood journey." "About that," I said, "I've been thinking about the name issue." Her face lit up. "I knew you'd come around." "Absolutely. You're right. Fleming's weak. So weak, maybe someone with such a lame name shouldn't be having kids at all." She laughed. "Don't be ridiculous. Your genes are fine. It's just the name." "Right. Just the name." Friday morning, she was up at 6 a.m. doing her makeup. "It's just a doctor's visit," I said. "First impressions matter. I want them to see we're serious about parenting. Hey, I just remembered a work thing. I'll meet you there. Don't you dare be late, Jake." "Wouldn't dream of it." She left at 8:30. At 8:45, my phone blew up. "Where are you?" "The appointment's canceled? What did you do? The doctor says you canceled Monday?" I texted back, "Sorry, someone with weak Fleming vibes probably shouldn't be making babies. Good luck with the Hawthorne legacy." Then I turned off my phone and went to work. Update 1. Want the fallout? Strap in. When I turned my phone back on that evening, I had 73 texts, 31 missed calls, and 16 voicemails from Piper. The evolution was wild. First hour, confusion and fury. Second hour, threats. Third hour, pleading. Fourth hour, more fury. Fifth hour, her parents joined in. Kenneth's best voicemail. Young man, you've humiliated my daughter. We had country club friends asking about the future Hawthorne heirs. You've made us look foolish. Expect a call from our attorney, their attorney, for canceling a medical appointment I funded? Saturday morning, Piper showed up at Craig's. His girlfriend, Destiny, answered. Is Jake here? Who's asking? His fiancée. The one who said his name sounds like phlegm? Piper pushed past, finding me eating cereal in my boxers. We need to talk. No, we don't. You canceled our IVF over a name? No. I canceled it because you, your parents, and apparently the country club think my family name's trash. Why would I have kids with someone who sees me as inferior? I never said inferior. You said my name would get our kids bullied. Your dad asked what any Fleming ever achieved. Your mom pretended my family doesn't exist. You're twisting this. Am I? What were you going to tell our kids about my family? That they're losers with a weak name? She rolled her eyes. You're being absurd. It's just practical to use Hawthorne practical to erase my family from our kids' identity? Yes, no, you mean yes. Get out. We live together. You live there. I'm here. You can't just leave. We're getting married in 6 months. No, we're not. She had a full-blown meltdown, throwing Craig's cereal at the wall. Destiny called the cops. Piper left before they arrived. Sunday was eerily calm. Monday, my mom called. Jake, what's this about you dumping Piper over hyphenating names? She doesn't want to hyphenate, Mom. She wants to erase our name entirely. That's not what Eleanor said at yoga. Eleanor's lying. They called our name weak and embarrassing long pause. They insulted your grandfather's name? My mom's usually a sweetheart, but don't mess with her dad, a war vet who built a construction empire and donated millions to charity. Eleanor said his bridge was probably spelled with one M. That arrogant snob said what? Within 2 hours, Mom had called everyone she knew, and the real story spread like wildfire. Tuesday, Piper's brother Branson texted, Dude, you dumped my sister over a name? She dumped our kid's connection to my family. I just returned the favor. Fair. She's always been entitled. Good luck. Even her brother got it. Update 2. This week was chaos. Wednesday, Piper tried a new tactic, showing up at my workplace with a gift basket and crocodile tears. Baby, I'm sorry. We can hyphenate. Now you want to hyphenate? Yes, Hawthorne Fleming. Not Fleming Hawthorne? Hawthorne Fleming sounds better. Goodbye, Piper. You're being unreasonable. Security escorted her out. My co-workers loved the show. Thursday, Eleanor called. Jake, let's be mature. Piper messed up. She's ready to compromise. Compromise? She said my name's weak. It's not the strongest. Goodbye, Eleanor. Wait, Kenneth has an offer. Not interested. $50,000. What? To reconcile and proceed with IVF. We'll even allow hyphenation. Allow me? It's my name. Don't be stubborn. Think of the money you're trying to buy me into giving Piper kids. We're fixing this mess. The mess where she insulted my entire lineage. You're overreacting. I hung up. Friday, the real bombshell hit. My cousin Teresa, who works at a lab, texted, Did you know Piper got a fertility test 6 months ago? No, we were doing it together. She already knows her results. I called Teresa. What do you mean? HIPAA limits me, but she had a strong reason for pushing IVF that's not about you. I texted Piper, When were you going to tell me about your fertility test? 2 hours of silence then. How'd you find out? Doesn't matter. You've known for 6 months? I didn't want to stress you. You let me think we both might have issues. Let me worry about my sperm count for months. I was shielding you. From the truth? Can we meet? No. Here's what I figured out. Piper learned 6 months ago she had fertility issues. Instead of telling me, she waited until we were engaged and wedding planning, then pushed IVF, knowing I'd agree because I wanted kids. She'd let me think it might be my fault too, and act shocked at her results. Saturday, I went to our apartment, my name on the lease, to grab more stuff. Piper was there with Eleanor and her Aunt Josephine. "Jake, perfect timing. We're discussing next steps." "I'm here for my things," Josephine stepped up. "Do you realize what you're throwing away? The Hawthorns have status, wealth, connections, and a daughter who hides medical results and trashes my family name. Eleanor, every marriage has hurdles. This isn't a marriage. It's a corporate deal to erase my family." Piper cried. "I was scared. I learned I might struggle to have kids and panicked. I thought if we were committed, you thought you'd trap me. I thought you loved me. I did, until you said my name was too embarrassing for our kids. God, you're obsessed with the name thing. You said it sounds like phlegm." Eleanor gasped. "Piper! What? You all agree?" Josephine nodded. "Fleming's unfortunate." I looked at them. 3 entitled women who thought they were above everyone. "You're right. Fleming's weak. So weak, I'm taking my weak name, genes, and self elsewhere." "Good luck finding a name strong enough for the Hawthorne legacy," Piper screamed as I left. "You'll never find better than me." "That's a low bar, Piper." Final update. The universe has a wicked sense of humor. Kenneth's $50,000 offer? He didn't have it. My friend Aaron, who works at their country club, revealed the Hawthorns have been living beyond their means for years. They plan to use my income to fund IVF, assuming I'd pay post-marriage as a good husband. The kicker? Piper used my credit card, number memorized, for $8,000 in designer nursery furniture. I disputed every charge, got it all back. She tried reordering with Kenneth's card. Declined. Country club gossip exposed Kenneth's failing business, 2 years in the red, with the family mortgaged to the hilt. They banked on Piper marrying me, a tech guy with solid credit, to stay afloat. Eleanor bragged at the club that their future son-in-law would invest in Kenneth's company post-wedding, promising I'd be a partner. News to me. Last Monday, Piper emailed, "Jake, I hurt you. I shouldn't have mocked your name. My family's in trouble. We needed this marriage and IVF. A baby would have locked you in. I know that sounds bad, but I was desperate. The Hawthorne name is worthless. Debt and lies. Your weak Fleming name has more value. I'm moving home, not the estate. We lost it. To Josephine's basement. She's charging rent. You won. P.S. Your grandfather's bridge is beautiful. I saw it yesterday. His plaque looks like you." I didn't respond. Craig's girlfriend Destiny introduced me to Bridget, a veterinarian who loves dogs. When I shared this saga, she said, "She insulted the Fleming name? Like the construction Flemings? My dad worked for your grandfather's company for 20 years. Best job ever." We're taking it slow, but she likes traditional names for kids, honoring family history. Even Fleming? Especially Fleming. It built half this city. Meanwhile, Kenneth's business collapsed. They sold the house. Eleanor's teaching yoga at the Y, not the country club. Josephine kicked them out after Piper called her husband's name common. Piper's a dental office receptionist, dating Preston Sterling, whose name she deems strong enough. Problem: Preston's married. Everyone knows except Piper. Branson texted yesterday. Preston's wife found out. She's posting receipts on Facebook. Piper's in for a rough week. Heads up to dodge the fallout, I replied. Thanks. Good luck with your sister. Nah, I'm Team You. She mocked my girlfriend's name, Kowalski, saying it sounds like a janitor's. My girlfriend's a surgeon. Sometimes, the best revenge is stepping back and letting entitled people implode. My name may be weak, but it's on a bridge and mine alone. Edit. No more updates, but this is too good. Preston's wife didn't just expose the affair, she revealed everything. Piper told Preston she was an heiress, showing old estate photos, claiming she was temporarily at her aunt's during renovations. Preston planned to leave his wife for the Hawthorne fortune. When he learned they're broke, he ghosted Piper mid-date, leaving her with the bill. The best part? Preston's wife's maiden name is Fleming, with one M. She's taking him for everything in the divorce and reclaiming her maiden name, saying it's stronger than Sterling. I'm getting married next summer. Fast, but Bridget's incredible. Her parents adore me. Her dad brags his future son-in-law is Donald Fleming's grandson. We're having a small ceremony on the Fleming Bridge. Piper tried crashing my engagement party. Branson warned me, and security stopped her. She screamed I stole her future. Bridget said, "Didn't you call Fleming weak?" Why want a weak future? Piper had no comeback. She's in a studio apartment, still at the dental office, claiming she's choosing singlehood to focus on herself. The Hawthorne name's a local joke. Don't go full Hawthorne means pretending to have money you don't. My weak Fleming name? It's on a bridge, a company, a charity, and soon my kids' birth certificates. Some names are built on real foundations, others just sound grand.